Hello everybody, today is the anniversary of the death in 1900 of Friedrich Nietzsche, one of the 19th century's most influential philosophers. His best known phrase is "God is dead," and what he meant by that is that God is no longer useful, God is no longer anything that can help us. In fact, he felt that a belief in God was obstructive and encouraged a denial of our full humanity. He came to this view partly through what's come to be known as his perspectivism. In other words, the only truth is what you see from your own perspective, your own way of looking at it. There is no overarching truth. There's no grand philosophy, no way of explaining things that covers everything. In other words, there can be no religion, because that's exactly what religion is. It's a way of looking at the whole of life. And he said, you can't do that. All you can do is look at things from your own perspective. And the trouble with the perspective that led people to believe in religion, he thought, was that it restricted them, that any kind of morality or imposed code of conduct or rules held human beings back from being the rich, full, strong people that they were made to be. And indeed, Nietzsche's philosophy is very life-affirming. He wants people to achieve their full potential, but there's no overarching code of laws or understanding about how people should behave or any values at all. And he doesn't really go into what they might be. His main concern is that people should be able to exercise their own innate power. I take from this a number of things. I mean, I like his life-affirming attitude, the idea that what life is for is to be made the best of. I take his idea that actually so much of what we say and believe comes from our own perspective and out of our own experience. And I think when it comes to religion, any religion that doesn't come from there, but only comes from an externally imposed set of understandings of life or rules about living, isn't the real thing. We have to come at it from within, and I think that's true. But the idea that we can dispense altogether with external obligations, I think is demeaning of a human being and leaves us without any guidance at all, and most of us are not capable of coming to the richness of life without some kind of overarching understanding of what life is all about. And so today I want to celebrate the freedom that we have to make our own decisions, to see things the way we see them, to follow the way of life that we choose to follow, and to want to dispose of anything which prevents us having that freedom. And in that I'm with Nietzsche, but I don't think that he's right in saying that that's how we can be just left to get on with it. He's expecting too much, I think, of human beings. And I want to celebrate today the way that there are rules, guidelines. Some of us who are religious accept the religious ones, but for all of us there are social conventions and things which help us to know what's right and what's wrong, so that we don't have to spend our whole lives developing our own code of rules. Some are there given for us. Nietzsche himself was brought up in a very religious background, and it was rather impressed on him, so that he rebelled against it. And I think that's not the way in which religion should be experienced as something which oppresses us. It should be there to set us free, to affirm our rich and full humanity, but to provide us with guidelines as to how best to enjoy it.